Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on one quantity as a percentage of another. At times we are given two quantities and we are asked to express the first quantity as a percentage of the second quantity. This can be very useful because of the standard nature of percentages. The following rules are useful. Number one, write the first quantity over the second quantity to form a fraction. And number two, multiply by 100 over 1 to change it to a percentage. Let's look at some examples. Jim scored 28 out of 40 in his latest test. Express this mark as a percentage. So 28 over 40. So the first rule says, write the fraction 28 over 40. Multiply by 100 over 1. That's the second part of the rule. So that's the fraction, the 28 over 40. This part we're multiplying by 100 over 1. Divide top and bottom by 4. So when you can simplify this fraction, it is helpful to do so. So if we divide top and bottom by 4, that gives us 7 over 10 times 100 over 1. 7 times 100 is 700. 10 ones are 10. 700 divided by 10 is 70%. So a score of 28 out of 40 is actually 70%. Express 14 out of 35 as a percentage. So 14 over 35 will be 14 over 35 by 100 over 1. Divide top and bottom by 7. 7 into 14 goes twice. 7 into 35 goes 5. So it's 2 over 5 times 100 over 1. 2 times 100 is 200 and 5 ones are 5. 200 divided by 5 is 40%. So 14 out of 35 is 40%. Express 40 millimetres as a percentage of 5 centimetres. Now we have to be very careful here because look, we have a measurement of millimetres and we have a measurement of centimetres. Whenever you see that, be very careful because both units have to be the same. So this is the little rule. We must change one of the measurements so that both measurements are expressed in the same unit. We know that 5 centimetres equals 50 millimetres. Now, 40 millimetres over 5 centimetres is actually 40 millimetres over 50 millimetres. Because the units are the same, we don't have to worry about them, so that gives us 40 over 50. So now 40 over 50, to express that as a percentage, we have 40 over 50 times 100 over 1. Now we have 40 over 50, so we divide top and bottom by 10. That gives us 4 over 5 times 100 over 1. 4 times 100 is 400 and 5 ones are 5. 400 divided by 5 is 80%. So that's the answer. Express 480 metres as a percentage of 4 kilometres. Same secret. We have metres, we have kilometres. Both measurements must be expressed in the same unit. 4 kilometres is 4,000 metres. So 480 metres over 4 kilometres, that's actually 480 metres over 4,000 metres. So we don't need the metres, we can cancel those out. And if we divide top and bottom by 10, that gives us 48 over 400. So 48 over 400 is 48 over 400 times 100 over 1. We can be very shrewd here. And if we divide top and bottom by 4, that gives us 12 over 100 times 100 over 1. We cancel the hundreds out, and that's 12%. So this video has shown us, using a few examples, how to express one measurement, if you like, or one quantity, as a percentage of the second quantity. And it's very important when you have units involved, you have to make sure that both units are expressed the same. You can't have centimetres and metres. They have to be in the same unit. You can't have metres and kilometres. They both have to be in the same unit.